In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at how to upload spreadsheets for uploading data to the Program Development and Reporting tool. First, we'll take a peek at the types of data that get collected on an annual basis for the CCE, Program Development and Reporting tool. This triangle has three different sections representing the three types of data points: indirect, which is communication efforts; direct, which relates to any time we have engaged participants; and impacts and outcomes or outcome indicators. And the two areas that we can collect data in a spreadsheet and then upload it into the system are the indirect area and the direct area. Okay, those are the only two types of data points that we can import into the system. So let's take a look at business systems. That's apps.cce.cornell.edu. If you click on the green button, that will bring up all of the program-related applications, and the application with PDR next to it is the Program Development and Reporting tool. The first drop-down in the light gray bar has all of the right places to enter data, and you can see that indirect, direct, and outcomes are listed in that list. And we'll take a look at uploading in the indirect and direct. And it's the same, essentially the same feature for both of those. So when you open up indirect contacts, you can see up here is where you would go if you were directly adding your content, event by event, program by program. It's also where you would go to upload a spreadsheet. And there's a sample spreadsheet here included. We'll just take a look and open that so you can see what that looks like. It has some directions on top, and then it's blank on the bottom, and it includes some drop downs so that you get the language just right if there were any kind of spelling requirements within the upload. All right, but you don't have to use this spreadsheet. This is just here for your convenience, or if you need a place to start. Okay, so if I click on Enter New Media Indirect Contacts, that first link, you can see the first drop down gives me an option to enter by web form or enter by spreadsheet. And we're going to go ahead and enter from a spreadsheet. It asks about your department. That refers to your county name or regional ag team. Then click on Next Step. What program are you dropping your information into? Okay, I'm just going to pick one of them here, and then click on Next Step, and then you connect it to a file that you have already. Okay, so oops. In this case, I'm going to choose my file, and if you're using one of the template files, your column headers are on row 2 instead of 1. Okay, next step. Now this is the step that's a little different. If you were uploading data in the past, you didn't have to do this. This is called mapping. You're mapping the files. What you see appear in the first two columns are the number of the column on your spreadsheet and the column header on your spreadsheet. Okay, and what the PDNR is asking you to do is to ensure that this column actually equals a field that's necessary in the Program Development and Reporting tool. So under description, if you're using the template, the column headers and the drop down have some of the same information. You'll see. So description, start date, and then my next header is end date, and then media type, and then indirect, which is equal to individuals reached. All right, I'm going to click Next Step, and there you go. This is all of the data that was in my spreadsheet. This would give me an opportunity to take a look at it and make sure that I'm okay with it. And if I'm okay with it, then I'm going to press Next Step, and it imports the data. All right, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to look at what this looks like if you were importing direct contacts. So again, I went to the drop down. This time I chose Events Direct Contacts, and then I'm going to enter New Event Direct Contacts. It's from a program event. I'm importing from a spreadsheet, 2016 data, and this is my county as administration. You're going to choose your county or regional ag team. It's head count data, and we're going to drop it into the Managing Wastes program, local program. So I'm going to click on Next Step, choose my file. Okay, I got to double click in order to choose it. Again, I used the template, so I'm going to start with row number 2. Click on Next Step, and now it's time to map it. So there's a longer list of column headers, but we're going to go event name, type, delivery method, date, duration, attendee type, and then it goes to female, male, Hispanic Latino, non-Hispanic Latino, white, black, Native American, Asian, Pacific Islander, and other. Okay, click on Next Step, and it shows me the data that was in my spreadsheet. Okay, so it also gives you an option to delete a row if it looks like maybe you have a duplication of a row or something just doesn't look right. You can delete the data that's in here by pressing the X. The other thing to note is make sure that your total number of attendees, by male plus female, it equates to the your total number around ethnicity, which is Hispanic Latino and non-Hispanic Latino, and that should equal the total number in your race categories here. Note that in your spreadsheet, if there is nobody that attended in a particular category, you need to put a 0 there or it's not going to accept the data. Okay, I'm going to push Next Step. And again, data is in there, and you can check it if you need to check it by looking at Events Direct Contacts and then Search Events to view. All right, my little bar is spinning here. That tells me that it's thinking. Okay, and this was in Managing Wastes, so let's take a peek at what's there. Okay, so I see all of my direct contacts, that's what I just added, and my indirect contacts for the year, which is what I added. All right, so hopefully this is all useful information. There's a few handy links here just in case you need them. Lots of information on the staff page. Remember, you need VPN if you are off campus. So I'm Celeste Carmichael, CJC17 at cornell.edu. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks so very much.